Being more disciplined doesn't have a cheap code. It's either you disciplined or you're not. My beautiful people, you don't have to be a morning person in order to exit your lazy girl era. All 2024, guess what we're doing? We are standing on business.
Put simply, to stand on business means to take care of your responsibilities, or put your money where your mouth is. You get done what needs to be done and follow through. Similar to the term taking care of business, according to Urban Dictionary. The phrase is defined as to take care of your business or obligations.
What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kati. Thank you for stopping by. Today we are talking about how to exit your lazy girl era. I remember I had went to a church one time. I went to the altar and the lady who was trying to pray for me, she was like, okay, what do you want me to pray about? I told her, I want her to pray about my laziness in many different ways. I want you to pray about how lazy I am. I want you to pray about my procrastination, which is the same thing. I want you to pray about how I never get my things done, which is the same thing. I want to pray about being more disciplined. But I was really telling her to pray about my laziness just because I was tired of it, okay? So the first thing I want y'all to do is pray about it and actually take the necessary step to get out of your lazy girl era or lazy boy era. It certainly is just like the Bible says, faith without work is dead, y'all.
What is the meaning of James 2:14? Faith without works is unhelpful. James illustrates how it is not useful to have faith, but to fail to take action. If someone is suffering, and a believer merely wishes them well instead of helping, what good is that? If we do not add action to our faith grows cold and inert.
There was a time in my life where I used to be watching a lot of motivational videos back to back. I used to be like, yeah, I'm good. After watching this video, I'll be like, yeah, can nobody stop me? Motivation can only get you so far in life, Your current situation right now should be a motivator, okay? Yes, other video can motivate you, give you a little boost to actually, get you out of the slump that you are in right now. But at the same time, you don't want it to be where every time you gotta do something or every time you want to get something done that you had to be relying on a video. You had to look at your life. Okay, so this is where am I in life? In 10 years, do I want to be in the same current situation? No. So if your answer is no, that should be your reason as to why you should go hard on your goals. If you don't want your current situation to be a long term or the life that you're gonna be living till you die, I'm sorry I had to say it like that, but that's the truth. If you don't want that for you, you're gonna have to one day wake up and realize, hey, maybe what I'm doing is not working, and that's when discipline comes in. For me, when it comes to school, we're not the besties. After I graduated high school, the way that I think about school just switched. I just stopped, liking school for some odd reason. But when it comes to YouTube, making videos like this, work on my business. If you don't know, I have a jewelry business. When it comes to things like that, I'm just so hyped. I'm saying all this just to say that you are not lazy. You just got some things in your life that you need to be doing, but you're just not passionate enough about it, so you just don't care. When it comes to things you love, you don't even need to think about it twice. You just be like, you want it real fast. You don't need no type of motivation, no type of nothing. You on it. And discipline is really a big thing that everybody should know how to master discipline, because it's gonna get you a long way. No matter what you do, discipline is so important, because it's gonna help you to pretty much excel in whatever you do, okay? So girl, this is your sign to get you lazy at the house and stuff. Discipline yourself to do the things that you don't want to do. If you are a lazy person, you're not gonna be the most productive, the most disciplined person overnight, because it ain't gonna happen like that. You gotta take little step, one day at a time. Eventually you're gonna become the person that you want to be. I used to be questioning those people who say they got bedtime. Now I'm older, I'm like, yeah, bedtime is definitely a must. We need it in order to do the things that we want to do. We need it in order to discipline ourselves, okay? So it's bedtime is really a big thing. When you start adulting, yeah baby, you out with your friend, you'll be like, what time is it? Yeah, it's really giving I should be home right now because my bedtime about to come. People are gonna looking at you okay, but it's these things that you gotta set for yourself. You gotta set those little boundaries to be yeah, it's my bedtime, I gotta go. and then you just did. One thing I would want to add into this is to plan everything the day before, like your outfit. So when you wake up, you know, you just make life easier. Let's say you go to bed 11 p.m. every night, and then when it comes 7, 8, you know, in the morning, that's when you usually wake up. So you need to really start planning out your days around those times that you are awake. When I know I'm not gonna have time to actually make breakfast every night before I go to bed, I just, you know, blend my little smoothie and put it in the fridge, and then when I wake up I just drink it as my breakfast. And sometimes when I do have time for breakfast, I do make breakfast, but when I don't have time, I'm like, okay, I just drink my smoothie and do lunch later. So that's something you can always add on, so that way you always, you know, eating, you don't want to get caught up in the process of trying to be so productive that you forget about how to properly take care of yourself. Yes, you can be productive and still implement a good healthy lifestyle. Once you do these little steps, like, it just makes the morning like a lot smoother. You can also do tiny pickups around your place, where maybe you need to wash your dishes before you go to sleep, maybe you need to fold your laundry. And y'all, if you see somebody walking like back and forth, is this guy, y'all, he's just getting his laps on. Okay, for all we know, he could have been on his bed right now, but he's getting his step on in the garage. Okay, talk about discipline. You know, we're talking about getting out of your lazy girl era, and we got a prime example of somebody who's doing it right now. Look at him. He been walking around for like a good, I would say a good 20-30 minutes. So the next thing is to clean up your space. And when I say space, I'm not just talking about cleaning up the house. I'm talking about cleaning up your computer. If you gotta put it in the trash, go ahead and do so. If you gotta, you know, organize it, go ahead and do so. And you're not overwhelmed every time you see your computer, because there's so many files on it. It's like, okay, where do I look? If you know something is causing you stress, try to organize it so that way you can live a peaceful life, peaceful and contentment. Next thing is app limit, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my phone right now so I can show you guys how to set some app limits, you know, so that way you're not using your phone 24/7, which you shouldn't be doing, because if you are, then questionable, but okay. The way to set up your app limits is to go on your setting, and once you're there, use the little search bar at the top, type in TI or app limit, and then you're gonna see it. So click on app limits. Okay, so once you're there, you have the option to turn this little button that was gray, which is now green, so that way you can turn it on. Why is my not showing? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, there you go. So now you have the categories of creativity. That's pretty much all the categories. Yes, you can add more, but these are the top 2 things that I use the most, so that's why I wanted to really set limits on them. So if yours is not on, usually it should be gray like that, and then what you're gonna do is go ahead and click it so that way it's on. And you're gonna go ahead and, you know, set the timer for however long you want to be off these apps. 7 hours is crazy, but hey, do what works for you. Okay, so let's say you want to do 2 hours every day. So once that is on, you can go back, and then did it save? Yes, it did. So 2 hours every day. So every day, social media, creativity and entertainment will basically be on an app limit. So even if you're trying to go on the app, it will prompt you to like a message that say ignore, or do you really want to do this, da 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 da, which I wouldn't ignore, because you set these app limits for a reason. So why would you ignore them? You trying to discipline yourself, so you ignoring it and still go on the app anyway is really like, what was the point of you doing it? For 2024, we live in a soft life, not a lazy life. Okay, get that right. After you watch this video, go ahead and check out the other video where I talk about how to exit your lazy girl era. So this is part 2 of the previous video we posted. I did do a reset video where I was cleaning my room, so it's like a whole playlist of music playing. If you do want to, you know, clean up your space, go ahead and watch it. But if you're not gonna clean up your space, girl, don't even bother, because now you just, you know, digging yourself into a hole where they probably gonna recommend you another video, and you be like, oh, this look nice, let me click on it, and then hours later you still on your bed watching videos when you should have been clean. That is it for my how to get out of your lazy girl era era. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope y'all a little bit on how to exit your lazy girl era. And like I said, y'all watching this ain't gonna help you if you're not really, you know, putting pressure. We gotta apply pressure. Yeah, make sure you share it with somebody who you know is lazy. You know, you want them to get out of the lazy girl. And if you're a productive person and still chose to watch this video, comment down below some tip that can help whoever's watching this video. Okay girl, don't be stingy out here. Sharing is caring. So if you know a thing or two, share it with your sister down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye beautiful people. Bye y'all. Kisses.